worked out when we get to that part.
Water. Too much water, man. Makes the game bad. Oh shit. Oh my god.
Classic survival horror. Walking places. So you couldn't shoot them.
Are we really considering this survival horror though?
It's a survival horror game. What would
It's
make
at
it
least
not?
horror, but I don't think survival horror. Also
Do you
thermostat.
know what survival horror means?
Well, okay. No, it... Like, part of me wants to say it's not survival horror because of how easy it is. Why are you looking at me like that?
How many times have you died? Oh, sorry, Lane. I guess I was wrong. It's an action adventure game.
Action adventure.
That's funny that it would say that.
Oh my
Is
god.
Alan Wake scary?
Hartman watched as Wake's features slackened. The man was bullheaded, no doubt. Even lying on the bed, he'd almost broken Hartman's nose
Alan
the
Wake
second
a good
time.
game?
But with a little time, he could break Wake down, give him
It
proper
depends on the
direction.
reviewing.
Wake
Also,
was
that
easily
makes
the most
more sense
promising
because
subject
action
he'd had.
adventure games,
Well,
I
since
die
Tom,
to
really.
a lot.
Will there
Sleep
be
well,
an
Alan,
Alan Wake
Hartman
2?
whispered with a smile. Let me take care of you.
Did you know that the second Control expansion is about Alan Wake?
Yes.
They're gonna do a sick team up.
Barry.
Ow! You're alive!
Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
I have a
Barry.
shotgun.
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so, Barry! I'll find it! Don't worry about it!
No.
Oh no.
Hurry up, Barry!
Why
on
do
it,
you
I'm
switch
on
my
it.
camera back?
What was that about the game being easy again? I'm gonna have to bring that up every time you die now. This game isn't survival enough for you, I guess.
Hurry up, Barry!
I'm on it! I'm on it!
I'm trying to think like what you meant by what part of survival resources.
Oh, yeah, okay. I mean, true, because, like, I always had the concept of survival horror games being hard for me when I was younger, and that always, like, stuck to me, which is a really bad concept now.
Did you play when you were
Wait,
young?
that's a twig.
Like,
What you try to attack
definitely, like, the, oh my...
Here it is!
Nope.
Conserve battery.
When I was younger,
Al, please tell me we're headed for the
one
nearest.
survival
You're now leaving
horror
Bright Falls. Come
game
back
that-
soon sign.
We're going to the
Scared
Anderson
me.
farm.
I knew you were gonna
When I
say
was
something like
younger,
that.
was the
You know what?
Haunted
You owe me
Mansion
big time for
video
this.
game.
When this is
Because,
through,
like, my
if
cousin
we
had
make
it.
it, I don't care what anybody
I was
says,
5
I'm
when I
done
was
with
playing
darkness.
I
You're
don't
gonna
know
buy
what
me
that
a
is.
tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna
It was
live
like
in
a
it.
PS2 game. And it's like based off of the movie Haunted Mansion with Eddie Murphy. No. Okay. Okay. It used to scare me when I was younger.
I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the
But
craziest.
maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can.
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. We just need to find it.
Look out!
Dude, that's cool.
Al!
Wait, what?
How did I teleport
God
here?
damn it, Al! Talk to me!
Did you fall out of the car?
It doesn't show me doing that. It just cuts me to that.
It's video games.
Oh, I'm low on
I had
health.
lost my gun in the crash. Barry was
Oh!
Barry! Barry!
Oh, man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way. Man, what a drop! And don't worry, your cutout is fine.
Nice.
Forget that!
Good.
Are you okay?
I hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall.
What if I just jump?
Ah! Al! There's something moving down here!
Barry, it's a Taken! Use a flare, Barry!
Yeah!
That's the.
Barry,
the
are you
wall
all right?
exploded, is the flare.
I'm good, Al! I'm great! Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh?
He's like.
You're gonna have to find your way around to the farm, Al! I'll be waiting!
Okay, this is about as far as I played.
Barry, just wait for me, okay?
Al! I'm not staying here! It's suicide! I'm going to the farm! I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area! You can catch up! Don't worry about it! I'm on the case!
Now he's Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
Oh, jeez.
It's okay, Lane. You don't have a gun, so nothing can hurt you.
Ah!
Oh no, run, Lane. They're coming.
What? Oh shit.
It's fine. They like hit each other. Oh, there's an enemy here, right? I swear I just saw him.
Oh, ow. I can't see.
The party cave.
When he stopped the car at the Anderson farm, Walter felt relieved. Oblivion was close at hand. The brothers wouldn't miss a jar of moonshine or two in the booby hatch. But then he saw the man on the porch, and he knew who it was. Driving for his life and knowing it was useless, he didn't realize he was crying until he couldn't see the road for the tears.
Oh.
Interesting. Come out of the light.
Oh. What's that down there? There's something over here.
That's a thermos.
It's thermostat! Yeah. I gotta get my coffee. Oh no, I was bamboozled.
Oh my god. Wow. They actually made it so like right when you get hit by an object you have slight invincibility. So
Yeah, so the second one did affect me. Oh. But that was a good bamboozle.
That was pretty funny. Supposed to have a flashlight by now.
Why are you so concerned about me having a flashlight?
Because being attacked by flying dark objects that are trying to kill you.
No, clearly the game is making you dodge these things. Oh, now it's
Bounce brown.
brown.
Nice.
Oh shit, birds.
Those were just birds for scale.
Shadows crawled over the gate. I needed a light to destroy them to get through.
Looks like I'm going to have to
I
find
mean, I've
a
never played this
flashlight or
part of
something.
the game, so I just have to speculate everything. I saw that coming, and I was like, it would be really funny if Lane just fell through that. It wasn't that funny, though, honestly. Kind of disappointing.
It was kind of anticlimactic, but I was really angry about that.
I was hoping you'd fall again. And it would be funnier that time.
I hoped there'd still be a working generator somewhere around here to power up the old lights by the gate.
Somewhere.
Agent Nightingale stared at the passed out
spoilers.
rider. The man was sleeping off one hell of a night. Nightingale felt a stab of envy at Wake's oblivion, but he had a job to do. He put the gun to Wake's head and almost became a
Why?
murderer. His hand shook and his throat felt tight and dry. Biting his teeth, he tried again to pull the trigger. He lost the nerve. Wake stirred. Nightingale would have to settle for an arrest.
That's going to be an interesting cutscene. Let there be light. This is a speedrunning strat.
That's the hole in the wall. The hole in the wall. I'm so glad that they just happen to have a thing that you use to turn the light. It's very useful, you know? That's funny.
What's over here, by the way?
Oh yeah, there could be something.
No, it's just blocked off.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was
Finally.
dangerous, but I had no choice.
There's no one.
Oh, on the... okay.
Trust no one, even not even the narrator.
Not even...
I missed this.
Omega-3 fatty acids are good for your
Go away.
heart.
Omega-3 fatty acids are good for your heart. Ah, relax. Oh god.
Just... Nope, okay. I just... Nope, It's got hit. Oh my god.
He's the best. We got so unlucky this time.
Oh. The sequel. No! Oh my god.
That was really funny. guess
I
maybe
could sense
try
the
to start
movement in the
light
woods ahead.
faster and not get
Facing
hit.
the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
No, I think it's better just to run to the second light. Try and skip the cutscene.
Omega-3 fatty acids are good for your heart.
Yeah, pretty far away.
Oh. Amazing.
Turn around.
Oh my god, no. Okay, fuck
There's
that.
like 10 guys though. Alright.
I could sense
Yeah,
the
no,
movement in the woods
there's
ahead.
no way around that.
Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
No.
What?
Oh,
What's
blue.
blue now? It's like
Or
purple.
diamond.
Why does it keep changing colors?
I don't know.
You can correspond with the light.
Acids of conveyance.
Probably not. Just do it really fast and don't get hit.
Oh, I fucked up. How?
Interesting.
Did you get this far?
No, this
I
is,
could
like,
sense the
right
movement in
after
the
I
woods
saw it.
ahead.
Okay.
Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Maybe if you don't pick up the flashlight, they won't attack you.
I don't think that's how that works.
I don't know.
Omega 3 fatty acids are good for your heart.
Just don't get hit. Maybe it's just that easy.
Oh my
Good
god.
hit. Who's going for the hill skip? Nice. I want to see that guy spawn in right there. He just beat us with the ground. Yeah, that guy didn't even spawn in because you weren't on the trail. Gee.
I'm not sure that's how that works, but
Well, I didn't see him spawn in.
yeah, I didn't see it either.
A car was driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking.
I wonder if they put that there in case you didn't pick up the other flash.
Maybe. Does fire hurt me? No.
The car was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
Be gone. Ah. What?
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place.
It's Jesus.
I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
Oh.
I had seen glimpses of the light before. I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path. The dark presence followed the choreography laid out to it in the manuscript, growing stronger and stronger, moving like a storm from one scene of destruction to the next. But it was still bound to follow the story and chained to the dark place it came from. When the story reached the end it longed for, it would finally be free.
Finally, flares. Also, those are bear traps. I thought they were more manuscripts. For some reason.
Maybe that our manuscript is trying to walk over and pick them up. Why not? What could go wrong? House. Do you think this game has an RE4 house?
No. That would not be fun.
I feel like this game would actually make that fun though, because
The storm raged on as the Anderson brothers walked unsteadily away from the clinic with the other patients in tow, knowing that this time they wouldn't return. The darkness around them seethed with horrors, but Tor and Odin were unafraid. Their eyes glinted with guile. They knew every secret path, and there was blood on their hands. They had fought these shades before.
And shotgun.
Someone had left a gun
A
behind.
bunch of ammo.
Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.
It's taking our field in darkness. Is there anything up here?
Probably.
There's stairs. Aha! Nope. Gotta go all the way around. You're killing me. I saw that! I saw that and I tried my best to prevent it. Oh, I'm angry. And it was the one!
That was pretty funny. They put that there just to mess with you. And it worked.
Anything down here?
What the heck? What's the point of that? Just so the enemy can spawn there.
Yeah. That's the thing.
I have to go pee.
Okay. Take a quick pause.
Sure. Doors are so weird. I said these doors are weird.
They're barn doors.
I want to like slam them. But probably not a great idea.
So I assume our game plan is try and finish this chapter and then call it good for a day.
Sure, yeah.
I'm not sure how much farther we have on this, but
I don't know. We still have to do the DLCs too.
yeah.
I have no idea how much progress we made.
At least almost 4 hours.
Round one.
Yeah, 4 hours and 10 minutes in.
No.
Not bad.
I think our last session was like 2.5 hours or something.
It was like 2 and 40 minutes or something like that.
They're still.
Oh. I knew.
I was thinking, why?
I wanted to make sure he was it far. You were hoping, but I was too big in you. Shit. Damn it.
You're almost out of shots. Oh no, there's a second.
Oh no, I only just got the shotgun.
Yep. I wasted a shot.
Nice, sweet.
Out of it. Did you know that you're out of it?
Yes. So now it's time to run.
How do you caught a bear trap? Close. Oh, there are the lights right here.
Oh shit. I fucking.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
You just love how angry I get at this game.
You just like keep running, I guess, and just throw flares when they get close.
I thought I was out of flares for some reason.
Oh, you used them all in the fight before.
No, I have one left. I'm gonna wait for another trigger before I... I'm good.
You just had to cheese it. Focus.
I could see the car, but there was no sight of the
Also,
driver.
thermostat there. Or
That's
that's a battery. I thought there was one in the window.
It's bad.
Hello? Anybody
Yeah,
here?
it's that.
Barry!
No! Danny, you're not! Ah! Please! Ah! What are you? What are you? Ah! No! Don't!
thermostat.
I'm sorry! Ah! Ah!
That's so horrifying.
That is truly horrifying. Alright. But the only thing that I
Whoa.
care was the coffee.
Is there anyone up here?
Nice. Oh shit.
I know you. You were in jail the other day.
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know? It makes you see. They're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin. But my buddy, Danny, I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. Like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie. The best friend's suddenly the bad guy
Yeah, I love Yakuza Kiwami.
who wrote
No.
this crap
It's the first game.
anyway.
It's time.
And there's this part in Yakuza 0 where you and Nishiki team up and you both pull off your shirts to show off your tattoos. It's cool.
Nice. Oh, ah! TV.
I've run through every possible course in my head.
Dude, I want more Night
If I
Springs.
continue like the dark presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't
Get rid of
save
the
Alice.
story stuff.
It's a horror
It's
story,
boring.
and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Darkness will consume everything. This is what it's wanted all along. It will be free, unstoppable. It used Alice to get to me, dangled her in front of me to keep me going. It was never going to release her. I'm going to change this. I'll escape. I've written myself into the story. I'm now the protagonist. This feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been woven into it. The story must stay true for this to work. There have to be victims along the way, near escapes, cliffhangers. In a horror story, it can't be certain that the hero will succeed or even survive. He almost has to die. I'll write my own escape into the story next. I need help. Zane's going to be the one who will help me. I'll make it happen.
Interesting. Alright. Nothing else in here. Oh god, I'm blind.
Yeah. Oh, you meant like red light.
Animals are intense.
I'm not a farm animal. Oh shit.
Shit, things like farm animals have pets. Bye-bye.
Let me guess. Danny, huh?
Go kill him.
Oh.
Go tell him that you killed Danny and see what he says.
Good.
The farm was still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast. If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for Danny.
Oh my god!
I made it this far.
They're almost stabbed.
Barry was Barry.
Oh my god, the animation to get out of the car is so slow. Just want my coffee. Probably something up at the Firewatch. No. There's something here. And I am obviously getting in that car.
What does it say in the oven?
Nothing.
Wait, back up. I thought there was dialogue.
It was just this. Oh yes, flashbangs. Nice, nice. Berries. No. Okay, nothing up here.
Didn't it say to go upstairs?
No, it's probably that way.
pointing.
It's kind of misleading though.
Yeah. I wish Alan Wake had like a carjacking animation. Shadow guy out of the car. When they're gonna show up in cars and they'll shoot like shadows out of its headlights, you know?
Oh my god.
Is that car on?
Yeah, looks like it.
I feel like we've been to the same area like 3 times.
It's
looks like the
it's
same one.
yeah, it's definitely feeling like it's the same.
It's like they reuse the assets.
Oh, it's a great. Just looks as oh.
What's all static?
Well, as I'm sure everyone's noticed, that storm we all felt coming is finally here. The boys at the Weather Service reckon it'll last until morning at the very least. Pertaining to that, let me read that missing persons alert again. The Sheriff's Department's still looking for a Caucasian woman, 30 years old, slim and blonde.
Looking
with
for
blue
my
eyes.
wife?
She may be lost in the woods, and it's possible she's been injured in a car accident. If you see her, please make sure you get her indoors and call the sheriff. It's bad weather to be caught out in, so if you see someone in the area who maybe looks a little confused, give him a hand, all right? This is Pat Main on KBF FM, hoping you're all safe and warm tonight.
Alright, so it's just a missing report and a hunting rifle. That's cool. So it looks like I go down there.
It's weird that they didn't say her name.
Yeah, especially on like how small a town this is and stuff.
That was really funny.
made that a lot harder on myself than it should have been. No. There's a turn. Oh, no. Oh, this is the turn off that I got.
Great job.
Car hasn't blown up yet, so that's a plus in my book.
Yes. Let's play in Rage 2. These enemies are based on the road. It's almost like they want to run into it.
I just... Can I not? Okay. No, please. I want to go this way.
That's funny.
Oh, they can see here. Okay. Easy. No scope. Oh look, it's a checkpoint.
Checkpoint reached.
I was just checking the time.
It's 10 p.m. Is Alan Wake a real person?
Did you just say 10 p.m.?
Yeah.
Alright, whatever.
I'm just looking at the wiki, like the Google questions or whatever.
Oh god. Ooh, firework.
What does the ending of Alan Wake mean?
No. Also thermostat. Fuck yes.
I'd known the brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
Alan Wake is a great survival horror suspense game.
Ow! Run! Incoming! There's too many of them!
God damn!
What? Oh.
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson.
Shut up and shoot!
Oh. Shut up and shoot.
Ow! We have to fight them off! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out!
I thought I saw
Hey, Al,
paper
did you
down
notice
here.
there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is stocked!
Ow.
Al, hold on! I'll try to get the stage lights on!
There's so much stuff.
Oh my god. There's... Oh shit. Okay. Hold on.
There we go! Power wheeler to the rescue! No, damn it! Goddamn turn of the century wiring! Hang on out! I'll get them working again, I promise!
Oh my god. I cannot.
Nice.
I was too focused trying to get the thermostat.
No.
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson.
Shut up and shoot! Ow! We have to fight them off! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out! Hey, Al, did you notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is stocked! Al,
I wonder
hold
why.
on! I'll try to get the stage lights on.
So I guess when the light comes on, just stand there so you can get healed.
Yes! Here we go! Barry Wheeler to the rescue! No! Damn it! Goddamn turn of the century wiring! Hang on, Al! I'll get them working again, I promise!
Stage lights. Dragon.
Nope. Where was that? No. The Bane.
Yes! Al! Stay in the light! No, no, no! Why do you keep doing this to me?
Why?
Barry, please, please, please! Al, please don't let me die here. Although if I buy it, this is pretty much how I always wanted to go out. Rock and roll!
He's having way too much fun.
Back in the game, yes!
Checkpoints are really quick. Or maybe you're just killing the enemies
Oh!
super
Can I do this?
Oh my god.
fast. Wow, you just got fucked. Flash.
I'm out and
Oh, there's a heavy duty light.
thank you. What? No. Oh, okay. Oh, what's happening? Alright.
That was awesome!
Bright Falls, rock and roll capital of America.
No.
Restock.
Hey, Al! This way to the farm!
I don't know. Maybe it has like a reflective thing that blinds the player when they were like testing it or something. I'm not sure.
See, bestseller? No reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left it. I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time. We need to get this thing moved out of the way.
This is as far as I got before they ambushed me.
Alright, so we gotta go up there.
I was just gonna say you can kick it.
Just kick it. Just kick it like the boulder.
Kick it like the boulder. Just like Chris would have done.
Hey, I think Alan Wake here has something to say. What's that, Al?
Ooh, I'm Alan Wake. I'm always right about everything. And if I don't get my way, I'll sulk all day long. I'm always intense and moody. It makes me very attractive and mysterious. Right now, I'm just standing here because I need
Easy.
my best friend Barry to carry me That's okay. I can just take him for granted.
I think I see what you did there.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
You want me to do my imitation of Barry Wheeler? No? Thought so.
Very fucking.
Did you just? Oh, okay.
Wow! You look at that thing, Al! They really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they?
I guess.
Look at all this stuff. They must have done okay for themselves, so how come I never heard of these guys before?
And this from the guy who learned about Ozzy Osbourne through reality TV?
Ooh.
Yes.
Sleep. We all spend a third of our
Night
dreams in
Springs.
its soft embrace,
Man,
somewhere
it's
between
that memory.
fantasy and
Hey,
oblivion.
remember when I got you that gig?
But
Your
dreams
first
have a
real
way of
writing
forcing
job. What got you
themselves into
started?
waking life.
Was this one of your
Or vice
episodes?
versa.
Oh, he wrote an episode.
That's
about it.
cool.
Night Springs. Tonight's episode: The Dream of Dreams.
That's by someone else.
We join Mr. Jones as he explores the endless dreamscape, only to be brought to a sudden stop by a decidedly mundane situation. A long line of people.
Hey, Jones, right? Listen, we're gonna have to wait until His Highness over there is good and ready. Oh, wow. Who's that? You don't know him? What are you, new? He's the guy dreaming us. Well, not just us. He dreams everything. All of this.
But wait, no. I'm the one who's dreaming. I'm asleep. Isn't this my dream?
Oh, yeah. Sure. Get real, pal. You're just another dream. I'm a dream. You're a dream. The weirdo in the diving suit is a dream. And the girl made of smiles and sunshine is definitely a dream.
But I'm pretty sure I'm dreaming this.
Well, maybe you're a really confused dream. What am I, a shrink? All I know is I'm going with the smart guys, and they say that's the guy doing the dreaming. Right there.
I don't know what that means.
It means we keep him happy. No sudden falls. We make
All
sure
of
he
this
has his
is a
clothes on
dream.
when he goes out in public. No chases where the monster is nipping at his heels and he runs like crazy, but his legs don't seem to get him anywhere. None of that. Because if he wakes up in a cold sweat... Yeah, precisely. So we wait till he wants to move on. Keep things nice and calm.
Hey, something's happening here.
Yeah? What's that?
What? Can't you hear that?
Oh, God help us, it's an alarm clock. Oh, it's you, isn't it? Please, man, I got a wife and kids. Please don't wake.
Okay, so there's like a police for dreams where they make sure nothing actually bad happens to you.
I don't think that's what it was showing at all. It was just a bunch of guys waiting in the line who were all dreams.
Well, no, they said, oh yeah, wake up in cold sweat. Yeah, that's what we do. Like, there's the cutoff point. I don't know. There, you picked up all that.
Dude, air ammo's not even full. Oh, you probably still can't pick me up.
Nope.
It's that weird thing where, like, it shows how much ammo you have no matter...
Like, if you reload or...
Yeah, like, you still have the same amount.
It's 1976. Ooh. Madness reigns at the Anderson farm. Contrary to all logic, the headiest ingredient of their moonshine is unfiltered water from Cauldron Lake. The Andersons feel like gods. Odin can't stop laughing. He contemplates cutting his eye out. Tor runs across the field, naked,
oh my
shrieking,
God,
hammer in his hand, trying to catch lightning. Their songs have power. Something ancient is stirring in the depths, coming back.
That's actually makes them
The
much
Viking
more
boat looked
badass than I
imposing,
originally
almost
thought.
like a battering ram.
What do you mean?
Well, badass, but still batshit insane.
Well, they were crazy because they were drinking the
moonshine.
The moonshine that had water from the lake. Because the lake is water.
Oh, good going, Al.
Oh, it's their tour list.
In Seattle.
New York, Detroit, LA. Nice.
Okay, what is their band called? Old God's Fast. Nice.
Nope, can't just jump down from there. Dang. Oh,
spooky. Gonna come. That's really funny. Like the first two were scary, and the third one was just kind of funny.
it just kept repeating itself. No, it's this piece of shit.
I think we can make it through here, Al!
I'm not touching those. Nope, no siree. Yeah, I was terrified of that. No. It's you, Barry. What's over here? Okay, we just go through there.
Wow! Those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
Good luck with that, pal.
Hey, you find us a way out of here, okay? I'm gonna take a closer look at this stuff. Be careful, Al!
I will, Barry. Gosh. Alright.
Didn't load me. Barely got punched.
I'm good. Keep your eyes open, okay?
Oh. I was more focused on the coffee, if I was honest, too.
What do you mean?
I just saw the thermostat and I really wanted just to leave him alone and pick it up.
Like falling asleep, tired for some reason.
Well, you drank the wise soda, probably crashing from the sugar.
I don't have any more sodas.
As you regular listeners
I'll
know,
just
I
make it
tend to work
worse.
through the night, but I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I
You're
bet
at the
that keeps you in
radio
business.
station.
Pretty busy, yeah.
Actually, Pat, we've been real busy with other stuff.
Which concerns an ongoing investigation. We can't talk about that, Thornton.
I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just saying we got, other irons to fry.
And how would you compare your workload to last year's? Things have seemed relatively peaceful to me, but people do tend to get a little wild this time of year.
Oh, it's wild, Pat. It's pretty wild. There's been all sorts of trouble this year. Vandalism, fighting, public disturbances. A lot of people gone missing, too.
Yeah, it's pretty much the usual stuff, Pat. Just, a lot more of it.
Now, is it just me, or does Deerfest get wilder every year? People seem to be more drunk, at least, or they start earlier and younger.
Oh, it's definitely not just you, Pat, but...
Definitely, Pat.
Hey, I'm talking here, Thornton. Oh, shoot, I lost my train of thought.
Not just me.
Oh, yeah, it's wilder, Pat, but actually most of the trouble seems to be coming from grown men. People who ought to know better, Kids are doing fine this year.
Well, that's nice to hear at least. Boys, I want to thank you for stopping by. I'll let you get back to your patrol.
Sure thing, Pat.
Yeah, sure thing, Pat.
Okay, what's down here? A little secret area? No.
Kind of a secret.
Oh my god. I got confused by the stairs, I'm not gonna lie.
It's a secret tunnel that takes you back to where you started.
Alright, start the shit. Pick up those berries. Oh, how convenient.
I could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods. Got to be kidding me.
Oh no. Yeah, was gonna be another one. No. I think that was the first time ever that I dodged one of those running charges.
Yeah, I think so too.
I'm proud.
Nice.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh, I gotta open the doors for Barry. What's here? Nothing? Oh, no, this is... Pick up those keys. Over here.
Al? Is that you out there, buddy?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
me.
Hey, let's go, man.
What, do we just go through here now?
I
I
guess.
think we're gonna have to work together to open this gate, Al. Looks pretty heavy. Ah!
His
Hey, I
voice.
think that's the farm on the
Ow.
other side of the field. We're almost there. This farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right at home
With
then.
crazy moonshine.
Come on, one more gate. Let's do this thing.
Ooh, chainsaw. Can I take it? Nope.
I suppose not.
Old gods know the truth. Interesting.
The lights are out. I guess we better check the fuse box.
Lights us out.
The power downstairs was out, but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box.
So obviously don't play that, because that will probably play copyright music.
Oh, maybe.
That's my assumption.
I mean, the music volume should be all the way down. So, I don't know.
Why is there two of them in this room?
You know, this place looks kind of lived
In
in.
this building.
I thought the
Oh.
Andersons were in the booby hatch.
Old gods know the truth. What the? I did not even see that.
Again, Alice's screams rang in the stillness of the night. I saw myself run toward the cabin, flashlight in my hand. I followed my past self. I was an out-of-body observer, a time traveler in a crazy drunken dream. This was the beginning. The night Alice had disappeared. The mystery of what had happened during the missing week was about to reveal itself.
Interesting. But why is there so many beds?
Can you hear that, Al? Music?
Of course. We need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be what's-her-face, the crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right. Must be.
Okay. Yeah. No, just watch it and be actually copyrighted.
Okay. We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn.
Oh,
Might as well get some
no.
rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on,
Why?
Barry. This is... Yeah. What the hell?
I love that logic. Yeah, fuck it.
I'm sorry about this. No, seriously, because I know we don't get along,
gonna find her, right? And even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer,
Like
god damn it.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry.
No.
I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
Barry's fucking dead now.
Just explodes.
Just chunks of his body just flies everywhere.
So you're just looking at cardboard cutout.
Why is Barry still carrying that around?
That's quite a joke.
Point that, whatever.
It's a ghost.
No.
That's the part about his missing week. Oh my god, we have to play this part.
What?
What? What do you mean, what? Oh, god.
Yeah!
Oh god, that freaked me out.
I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming.
It was a crazy drunken dream. And yet, it was more than that. It was the truth. A suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer.
Literally.
This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off.
No, stop running past all the dialogue.
I remembered thinking, I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crashed car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. Beyond this lost memory, there was nothing. I had to follow the footsteps of my past self to find out what had happened that night. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
No, God. There's no run button or anything. This is my speed.
That's fine.
The dark presence had touched me.
to
She had
skip
dug her
anything.
nails
You're trying to
into my
skip
brain and
anything
used me,
anyway by running
made me
past
her
them.
puppet.
Oh my God, just everything feels like it's
She
on
must
ice.
be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes,
Maybe
that's
she's
where
on
she
the
is.
typewriter,
You can
Alan.
apologize.
Alice!
That would be
Laugh
really
at the whole
stupid.
thing together and put it behind you.
Not as stupid as the commercial.
Alice?
She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You
Guess
are
you got it right,
guilty.
then.
All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her. Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do. You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her. Yes. All right. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back.
So does he just...
I wrote it.
Blacked out
I remembered
and
it
wrote
all
the
now.
manuscript?
In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobweb she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish. To interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. It will know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my Barbara a long time ago. She looks so old.
His little
I'd woken up,
too.
confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night.
Remember, kids go right and drive.
The car crash was real. I have it.
Yes.
I wrote it. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
Oh, thank God that was the cliffhanger. On to the last chapter. I'm joking. We're probably gonna get the stream here.
Okay. Just we should end it quick because this is.
There's an all. Previously on Alan Wake. Under the influence of the dark presence, I wrote a horror story that is coming true. Jagger had been my editor, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. Some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story.
Together we can create something absolutely wonderful.
The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. My mom gave me this old light switch.
The clicker.
Alice is being kept in a dark prison. I need to find Cynthia Weaver to fix this.
It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
Clicker. No, the light switch.
A record crowd from the neighboring counties. Naturally, we hope to break the record set by last year's Moose Fest in our neighboring town of Walker.
There's a Moose Fest?
Ladies and gentlemen, some people have asked me, what's the big deal about Deer Fest? And I think that this sums it up. It's about friendship and community. We've got a great party coming up. Let's try to hold it in until tomorrow and get through the night in one piece, all right?
Someone will come for it when the time is right. Thomas said so. He wrote it. The key is insurance. It's my job to keep it safe. Safe in the light. Always in the light.
Best cupcakes in the Pacific Northwest.
Nice.
All the manuscript pages were gone. The FBI agent had taken them.
I think my tongue just took a crap in my mouth. Ugh.
That's one way to
wait,
describe
we're in
it.
jail
Hangover.
now? Al, Al, this is not good.
Look
That
at his
about
hair.
sums it up.
No, please.
He's shooting rainbows.
I am never drinking again.
I need to talk to
Just
Wheel.
like one of my
She's the one in the
Japanese
song,
animes.
the Lady of the Light.
All right, so
What, the crazy?
gonna end it here.
Yep.
Okay, you can just hit the button on the thing.
I gotta see what the child.
Oh, you're right.
menu
It's
is. Yeah,
Great
it changes.
Wall of China. I mean, the Hoover Dam.
All right, we're ending stream. Goodbye on that horrible joke.